listen, and I'm not gonna let you out of my sight.
Hey guys, and this is the Hellboy Studios, and today I will be talking about the 5 best loadouts to have. Also, I'll talk about it a little bit later in the video, but I also want to talk about contracts, how all that works and stuff, because a little bit of people were confused by it and aren't sure how to complete it. So I just want to clear it up for the ones who are a little bit confused and don't know how to complete it and whatnot. But anyway, let's get straight into it. So the first loadout that I recommend you guys should have. Don't mind the skin. You don't have to have the skin. That's just for decoration. That's the etching, if you guys haven't noticed. But anyway, this is a really good loadout. The KN-44, it does pretty good damage overall. And I'm gonna tell you the best attachments to have with it: reflex, quick draw, grip, fast mags, no secondary. The best lethal and tactical bombs to have is Semtex, flashbang, and the perks you'll want to have is overclock and hardwired. Nothing you'll also want is to get the primary gunfighter 1, and what that is as you guys can see, it unlocks one additional attachment slot for your primary weapon, which is this right here, the fast mag. I'm telling you, if you want to get kills fast and earn you some crypto keys, start reeling in those crypto keys, this gun will do just that. Alright, next one. I call this one new, as you guys can see, because I test out different weapons, but this is a really good loadout. I just got this weapon not too long ago because I gotta have a rare supply drop. This weapon is so freaking OP. One shot at an enemy and it kills them instantly. One shot kill. That's what this gun is. And you can even shoot him from far away. It's considered to be into the shotgun family, but don't be fooled by that. You can shoot it far away and hit someone, which is really good. But the best attachment that I would recommend having with this is reflex, quick draw, fast mags, and extended mag as well. So I recommend getting those attachments for this. No secondary. The same thing as the last loadout. Semtex and flashbang. The perks you want to have is overclock, my bad, fast hands, and just leave this one empty because it's that slot that you unlock for your primary weapon. You're gonna want to take this out so you can have another attachment for your primary weapon, which is the primary gunfighter 1. And yep, this is a pretty good loadout, and I'd really recommend you guys use this and take advantage of it, because these are some really good loadout. Anyway, next is the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh, a lot of people don't take the Pharaoh seriously, but trust me when I say this gun, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but if used right, I'm telling you, you can get a bunch of kills. I've gotten, with the right attachments, which I'm about to show you right now, this gun is so OP. So the Pharaoh, it's the Pharaoh, and the attachment you want to have with it is reflex, quick draw, fast mags, and long barrel. The reason I say long barrel because it increases the range, so you'll have that power to kill your enemy with. You guys will see what I mean. If you just try these loadouts, see if it works for you. If you get a lot of kills, great. If it doesn't, just see what works best, you know. But yeah, and the lethal and tactical grenades you'll want to have is Semtex grenade and flashbang. And the perks you'll want to have is overclock, my bad. And the second perk you'll want to have is hardwired. And another thing is you want to have the wildcard primary gunfighter 1. I usually have this with all my loadouts because it gives the weapon an extra attachment, which really helps boost my weapon to give it that nice power feeling to it, I guess you could say. Anyway, next loadout, the BRM. This gun is it's not really that slow, I wouldn't say that, but it does kind of have a slow fire rate. But don't worry, I'm gonna fix that. With these attachments, your reload speed won't be as slow. So yeah, the BRM is freaking strong. It's powerful than people take granted for. And the attachments you'll want to have with it is reflex, quick draw, fast mags, and FMJ. The reason I say FMJ as an extra attachment is because it increases bullet penetration, and if you happen to come across someone who has a score streak a score streak after you, you'll be able to shoot it and do lots of damage, which is great. You know, like HAV, I guess that's what you call it, or one of those little mini tank things that shoot you. You guys know what I'm talking about. But it really does a lot of damage if you have this. If you do not have this, you will not do any damage to the score streak of any kind. So just take that into consideration. And the grenades you want to have is for lethal is Semtex grenade and flashbang, and the perks you want to have is overclock and hardwired. And the wild card you want to have is primary gunfighter 1, which will give you an extra slot to put in FMJ. And the last but not least, Man of War. This gun is a popular gun. I'm pretty sure everyone has their fair share of times with Man of War. This gun is just freaking OP. I'm telling you, it's OP. And I'm about to tell you the right attachments with it that will make it even more OP than it already is. Reflex, quick draw, stock, and fast mags. The reason I say stock is because it'll help when you're aiming. You'll move a lot faster than you usually do when you aim without it. So that's pretty cool. So these are really good attachments that will go great with it. And I'm telling you, you take advantage of these loadouts. They're really awesome, especially for Man of War. This gun is just freaking OP. And the grenades you want to have for lethal is the Semtex grenade, and tactical is flashbang. The perks you want to have is overclock and hardwired. And the wild card is primary gunfighter 1, which will give you that extra shot to put in fast mags. So yeah, that's all the loadouts pretty much. Take advantage of these loadouts. Rewind the video. Make sure you look at the loadout. And I'm telling you, I can always say I've got every weapon or every loadout that you see. I've gotten 10 kills and over with, except for this one, because I just got this one like a couple weeks ago, so I'm still kind of new to this, because I'm not really good with, well, I'm not gonna say I'm not good with it, but it's really good in OP. It's gonna take me some time to adjust to it, because it's almost like a sniper. I'm not really a sniper guy, but for this weapon I'll adjust to it. But anyway, take advantage of these loadouts. It will get you kills if you use these loadouts right. I'm telling you, you get a lot of kills, at least 10 kills or more. So take advantage of these loadouts. Rewind the video, and yeah. Now another thing I want to talk about was contracts, because a lot of people have been asking me, or a couple people have been asking me, how it works. So as you can see, there's daily, weekly, and the special. And what happens is, if you've completed the special, you cannot complete it again. That's just for people who have, if you were on Call of Duty Black Ops around the time when contracts came into Call of Duty Black Ops. Like, what I mean is, if you were on Call of Duty Black Ops around the time when they made that new patch to put in contracts, you'll see like this special, and what it does, it gives you 10 bonus. As you can see, I already used it, but it gives you 10 rare supply drops and one bribe. I think it's one bribe weapon. It's one bribe something, and it guarantees you of giving you a melee or ranged weapon, which I got, which that's what I used a couple weeks ago to get that Banshee or whatever. So anyway, if you complete special, you can't play it again, because it's like a one-time thing only. So once you complete that, you cannot complete it again. But it's pretty good, it really is, because it gives you 10 rare supply drops and one bribe weapon. So I forgot what it was. Forgive me. Put it down in the comments what it's called. Forgive me if I don't know the name to it. Anyway, yeah, it goes by daily, weekly, and I will tell you about mercenary contracts here in a minute. But what happens is, as you can see, daily is every day you have to complete that within that day. So how that works is, as you can see, it says win 3 hardpoint games. So I had to go into the hardpoint. I had to find match, go into a hardpoint. Well, you guys know what it means. But I had to complete 3 hardpoint games matches, and if I complete those 3 hardpoint games, and my team, and if my team wins, an orange bar will fill that round circle up, and you will get 10 crypto keys from that. Now for the weekly is what the same thing with the daily, only it's only you're on the weekly. So what happens is, as you can see, there's something right there. But anyway, there's objective player and aggressive. It'll say something different every day, but as long as you complete that weekly, just like the daily, only it's a little bit different. As long as you complete those 2 every week, within that week, you should be good. You'll get 30 crypto keys and 1 mercenary contract. And I will tell you what you can do with that mercenary contract. And what that mercenary contract is it will give you the ability to unlock the specialist, which I will show you. Blackjack. And there's gambler and there's rogue. So the mercenary contract gives you the ability to unlock one of those. And you can play as a gambler and rogue, which are so freaking OP. But there's a catch. You can only play as them for 60 minutes. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but they do plan on implementing it into the game, that specialist into the game, so just keep a lookout for that. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this video, guys. Please take advantage of those loadouts, and I will see you guys in the next video. This is the Hellboy Studios, and I will see you guys in the next video.